everybody for coming. You don't know me, I'm Nick Saxton, the city manager of Grosse Pointe Park. Just seeing how many people are here today for Jim Bostock swearing in is truly tremendous. And you know, public safety is the lifeblood of our community. They're here to protect and serve. And I can't think of a better leader in Jim Bostock, who will be leading our department, and it's truly an honor to have him with the city and the management team. And I'm so thankful to see our retirees, other chiefs, and other community members here today. And I couldn't be more excited to be in this position right now. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce Mayor Michelle Hodges for a
I've seen you in action, and I've heard it from your team. In fact, earlier this week, I had the opportunity to participate in a ride-along with the cream of our crop, including Canair. I think you should be Netflix show extraordinaire. Where is he? There you go, see, he lived into it. Also, our radio voice for Jero, who's also the voice on our outgoing voicemail. Is he here today, I hope? Yep, there's they're all, that's the peanut gallery back there, I think. And then our chocolate-loving intern, Dan, is Dan here? And the reason I say he loves chocolate is because he's our intern, and when I asked him how we could bribe him to stay, he said he liked chocolate, so we didn't add that to the budget. And then there's Show Me Your Steel Farmer. Where's Corey? Is she here? She's got steel, and she can get it done for us. And then Adam Bremer. This is no joke. I got a bottle of wine from a prisoner because I treated him so nicely. Literally, as we were sitting there, a knock came, and the dispatcher asked Adam to come out. And a prisoner came who had once been a prisoner recently, in the last week or two, to bring Adam a bottle of wine because he had been treated so nicely and so well. Ironically, that bottle of wine was called 19 Crimes. And I'm like, oh, this sounds like a plot to a movie. You know, maybe 18 more are coming. So, folks, you should be on top of that. But I think it certainly was testimony to the team that we have. And then lastly, Jim Thompson. I'm a solid guy, and I also do bonsai. And I don't know if you all know bonsai, but that is a true art, and something that made me proud of him. We all talked a lot. We talked about our opportunities, we talked about our challenges, all of which are surmountable, all of which are quite frankly exciting because we get to solve them. We get to figure them out, which is a tantalizing elixir for a great team and a great leader, you, Jim Bostock. You get the honor of getting stuff done for our community. I asked the team when we met earlier this week what they need from us. The answer is a fight for manpower. I say yes, you must all say yes, that is our goal. And with all of us on board together, with Mr. Bostock at the helm, we are going to get there. We are well on our way. I asked the team why they stayed. They said they stayed because of the people and the family. I also asked them if they were going to be here today, and they said there was no way they were going to miss Gia's birthday. Where is he? I asked them about MedStar, and they said that they are going to do everything they can to ensure that is a success, because our residents are number one. And then, Jim, I asked them to tell me something funny about you. Does it scare you a little bit? They told me that you are the angry Hawaiian. All right, so that's a story I'll have to ask you about afterwards. But truly, today, Jim, we celebrate the journey that we're on, the journey that will lead us to solutions, to innovation and opportunity. And I am confident that with you and we're going to get there. If this were Wednesday, this past Wednesday, this would be the time to say, hail to the chief. In fact, when all that hail came down, I'm like, oh goodness, did I get this on the wrong day? But of course not. Today is not Wednesday. It's Friday. It's your day. It's the day you stand tall with all of us at your side, leading the way. It's the day for all smiles, not angry lions. So, with that, I do have a question. And I gave her Gerald. Come here, I need your voice. All right, I'm just going to do this. All right, you need to hold this up and yell cheers in your best radio voice, okay? It's empty, you can get it fully in, right? And then we have a special one for you that holds up. There we go.
We'll do it after.
Put it on there.
That's great. I can't.
All right, everybody. Okay, now do it.
Cheers.
I need a shirt, but sorry. I need to bring on Marty McMillan, my wonderful colleague, who is also very vested in our public safety team and wanting to see great success. He's our liaison to the public safety committee. And I'm honored to serve with you.
I'm pleased and honored to welcome Chief Jim Bostock today as he steps into the new role. Public safety is extremely important to Grosse Pointe Park, and that means selecting the right leader is our #1 priority. Chief Bostock is the right person for the job. He believes in the chain of command, training and trusting his fellow police officers, working together, and community outreach is important to him as well. I believe the last 2 years that Chief Bostock had the opportunity to work with former Chief Gerald was an excellent opportunity to help him as he steps into his new position. Chief Bostock understands how to lead. He leads by example, which is exemplified by his numerous accommodations, but also his calm and professional approach, the way he interacts and respects each and every one of our citizens. He understands the weight of the job we're asking him to perform. All of us here today know Chief Bostock. Possibly each and every one of us have a different type of relationship with our chief. However, I will guarantee each and every one of us respect our new chief, as he is a man of integrity. A former professional baseball player and always professional in his service to Grosse Pointe Park now makes him a true professional for 4 decades. Congratulations to Chief Bostock, and we're all behind you 100%.
All right, if you could repeat after me. I, James Bostock,
I, James Bostock,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I support the Constitution of the United States,
that I support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
and the Charter of the City of Grosse Pointe Park,
and the Charter of the City of Grosse Pointe Park,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of Director of Public Safety.
of Director of Public Safety.
Congratulations.
All right, thank you. Mr. Seislin, Mayor Hodges, Villain, Cleaner. Most of those words that were said were true. But I think I have to get this out of the way. Let's talk about the Hawaiian. So if anybody knows me, and if you're in this room, you do, I tan quite easily. So when I was on patrol and I was working the traffic unit, I was writing a whole bunch of tickets. And one of the cases that, from the summertime went deep into fall and into November, I think. And the court date was finally brought up, and the judge asked, the person, hey, how you were charged with for speeding. You know, what do you say to this? You responsible? And the gentleman looked at me, he looked at the judge, he looked at me again, he goes, I was speeding, but it wasn't him that gave me the ticket. It was some Hawaiian officer. And of course, you know, we got a whole bunch of chuckles from my brothers in blue that were in the room also. So from that day forward, I was known as the Angry Hawaiian. So just a little fun fact for y'all. But no, truly, it is a great honor for me to serve as the next director of public safety here in Grosse Pointe Park. So many familiar faces here in this room. And originally I had planned on just a short, small gathering in the courtroom, and the outlay and the outpouring of people that were coming to come down, was nice. So so we expanded it, and here we are. So, and I want to thank everybody from the other Grosse Pointes for showing up. Our mutual aid partners. That's how we get things done. We have to rely on each other because we are a team. At the end of the day, we all wear blue, and we're all on the same team. 20 years ago, Chief Hiller, he was here. Where is he at, Chief? He hired me, and when he swore me in, he had me up in his office, and it was really not much fanfare. I think it was me and my son Reggie was there. And Chief said this thing. He said, "We're expecting big things out of you." He said, "In 25 years, you could be chief. I don't see any reason why not." And here we are. So, Chief, thanks for those kind words, and I was hopefully live up to them.
I didn't know about the Hawaiian.
I think it's a little late. I'm aware that I wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't for the many people that are here in this room that helped me along my path. Many of them are here today. My parents, coaches, my family, teammates, former bosses, thank you. And then most importantly, the men and women of the department here in Grosse Pointe Park, thank you. Community here in Grosse Pointe Park, honestly, is second to none. In the past 20 years, I've been able to see each and every day the support that's given to our public safety department. I can tell you that appreciation is shown to us every day, and it inspires us to continue to do the job that we do day in and day out. The Grosse Pointe Park Department of Public Safety mission is simply this: to keep the residents, businesses, and visitors of Grosse Pointe Park safe. We continue to recognize the badge of our office as a symbol of public faith, and we accept it as public trust. Our mission is going to be accomplished through excellent service, community outreach, integrity, professionalism, transparency, and accountability, for we all are accountable to each other. So all of us have chosen this noble profession to serve, and I am honored to lead this team, this great team of men and women here in the Department of Grosse Pointe Park. So with that, thank you. And Dad. My dad. Retired DPD, so he understands what I was talking about.
Well, let's do this. You said it would fit.
Push. There you go.
Make sure it doesn't fall out.
I'll get it.
Hey, buddy. Good job.
So, thank you all for coming, and let's get at it. Which one lights up?